Hello, it is future Luke here introducing the project I just made a video for and didn't bother to introduce at all. Yeah, I'm working on a few little things, and this is a video of a tool that I am making called Chromalphabet. Chromatic alphabet was the thought of it. It's you type letters in, it makes some sounds. It's built in P5 JS. It's like traditional generative. Like I have got some cool code that effectively processes any text you put in, turns it to a musical output. It's nothing fancy. It's take letter, give it musical value, put into synthesizer. Delightful. But yeah, without further ado, have a demonstration of the video, and hope you enjoy it. Bye bye. It's Future Luke again. I forgot another thing. It's P5JS and Tone.js. Make of my brain as you will. Thank you again. Cool. Hi everyone. I thought I'd show off a little tool that I've been working on. I don't normally make things in this format, but we're trying something new. So yeah, I've been trying to get some of my old projects that I've been making over the years, lots of different things in like open frameworks and P5JS, up and running and in some kind of usable state, not just as like sketches on my PC. And so I've been working on this little thing called Chromalphabet, which is where you can enter words and you can turn them into these kind of semi-hard-coded generative melodies, which is super fun. So as an example, you can just put some letters in. You get these nice little boops going on. But there's a bunch of parameters we can play around with. I don't know if half of them work because it's a bit dodged, so this is the pastiche version. But okay, BPM does work in a sense. That's cool. So yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff we can play around with. I'm just going to set some of these in some different parameters. They don't work as well live, but we can try it. And let's go quantize. Cool. So we get this nice little... It's so chaotic. It's beautiful. Let's make something a bit more musical. So let's copy some of this in. And we'll pick... The thing is, it like works for scales, but it doesn't quite do what you think it would do. Let's go for like a bit of this. This is like... So we have a parameter for sonification type, and I can choose to like give letters values based on their position in the alphabet versus their frequency in the English language. So we'll go with frequency for now. So like A's, T's, and E's will have lower sounds than slightly rarer letters. Let's try this. Where am I? I am not an OBS professional user. Yeah, so there's a whole bunch of parameters, beats per minute. You can have like drones, which like just gives you like the root note of your chosen key underneath. Some bass harmonies, some third and fifth harmonies. Scales, quantized too, with a whole bunch of jazz modes, or your Ionians, Dorians, Phrygians, etc. Sonification type we've mentioned, so that's kind of whether you want to sonify by alphabetical order or by frequency in the English language. Articulation type, we can have like these like little poppy staccato things or slightly more legato, longer notes, I guess, or a mixture of the two. This tuplets and straights rhythm style is fun. So it either gives you kind of a time signature, I guess, based on how many letters there are per word. So like if I type the word hello and have this on, we should get like a little 5 style beat. Maybe. Who knows? Tuplets treats it as if every bar should be 4/4, and this will give 5-letter words like a quintuplet feel instead, so we can have these really interesting little passages of words that will change based on some tuplets. Maybe it's a bit obvious if I make it a bit slower. Let's try that again. Maybe let's just change a few things up, because that's what we do while we're here. Yeah, so there's a whole bunch of things you can play around with, some reverb parameters. It's not in a final state. I'm not sure that this is accessible in its current version. You can definitely tab through things, and everything should be focusable, but I haven't tested it for that purpose. But I want to show it off in its current state, and we'll get it to a position where you can have a go and play around with it. So, yeah, thank you ever so much for watching, and I will leave you with a completely improvised jam now to get behind. So we'll have let's go for a fast BPM, 200 beats per minute. We'll put a drone on. We'll put everything on. Fifth harmony, quantize it to C sharp, Phrygian, alphabetical order. We'll go for the staccato. We'll go for the tuplets because it gets chaotic. And let's just give it some high values, high reverb time, high wet dry on the delay, bit of delay feedback makes it super chaotic. Let's put a bit of a bit crusher on there. Why not? Okay, the text reads, "Hello there, this page features an empty box for you to add some text to. There is also a panel with some musical features that you can edit. If you do both of these things, then click the big old button. Some pretty sounds will vibrate the spaces around your ears. Go on, give it a go. I dare you." Thank you for watching. I will leave you with a little groovy beat and beepy sounds combo to have a jam to. Thank you, friends. Oh god, this isn't fun.